Everyone told me university was going to be about a lot of studying, working hard, but also having fun. Nobody told me about the pressure, the loneliness, and the habits that could actually make or break your time in university. So if you're starting uni soon, or if you already are in uni, here are things I wish someone told me, the mistakes I made, so you don't have to. Assalamu alaikum, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Sumayya Imam, and you are about to fall in love with this channel. So here are things I wish I knew before university. I have a jotting, so I might be looking down just in case you see me looking down. I have some points jotted down. If you're already in uni and you're watching this video, you can also watch to the end. Maybe there is some points that would relate to you. There is something you would learn, and there's an experience you might want to share with us in the comment section so we all learn. I am not done with university yet. I'm currently a student of ATBU Bauchi. It's a federal government university. So the points I'm making obviously are from my experience in a federal government university. But if you're schooling in a private, your experience is going to be slightly different. If you're schooling abroad, your experience is going to be very different. I believe that the main points I have is for every single person. Choose your university wisely. Do not go to a university because it's popular, because you've heard about it somewhere, or because your high school friends are going there. You definitely shouldn't go to a university because your high school friends are going there, because you don't even know whether that friendship is going to last in uni. Make your research about a university. After maybe you've chosen the course you want to study, make your research about the university and how they take their course. Look for someone that is already in that uni to give you insider information. Do not depend on Google Pictures. I have a point here. Your uni time, your uni period is the part where you're ending your teenagehood and you're beginning your adulthood. This is a very important phase of our lives. So, where you choose to spend that time of your life is extremely important. So, making proper research. In fact, if the university is in the same state with which you live, I advise you go down there and see how the conditions are, whether you're okay with living there for 4, 5, or even 6 years, and all that. You should definitely make research about university. Number two, choose your course wisely. Again, do not go and choose a course because of peer pressure, and definitely do not choose a course because your high school friends are going there. Because your high school friends want to study that course. Choose courses that are relevant to today's society. You see, in Nigeria, there are some universities that still have courses like biochemistry, microbiology, but in the current Nigerian society, these courses are not very relevant. I'm studying microbiology, so you should know I know what I'm saying when I say that. I initially wanted to go for medicine, and I chose medicine because of a childhood dream I had of how I wanted to become a doctor. But take time, ask people, make your research. ChatGPT is even there, but I advise you talk to human beings about their experience, what to do, so you can actually see if you can live there. I watched a recent interview where someone else asked how he chose dentistry, and he said he actually like spent a few days with, I've forgotten who, spent a few days with them, and he saw that he can't do this, that it was too boring for him, and he just felt like he was repeating the same thing all over. So but he went and like spent a few days with a dentist, and he felt, okay, this is good, and that was how he chose dentistry. So I feel like you should make a whole research. Take your time, all right? Take your time. But three, and this is extremely important, friends, 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 friends. You like free information too much. Yes, you. Because I have been talking, I have been sharing all these points, and you haven't subscribed. Huh? Huh? The friends you make in your university can either make or break you. Friends are what makes uni uni. There are people you're going to vibe with, there are people that are going to be your roommates, study group. In fact, his friends, the ones you read Quran with together, you can decide to have different groups of friends, but then you should definitely have an inner circle of people that motivate you, inner circle of people that will drag you on days you feel lazy, and an inner circle that also know how to have fun. Because please, university is not always about classes. I feel it's okay for you to have a study group that isn't entirely your friend group. Like, you guys just know that, okay, you come together, study together, your classmates and whatnot, but they are not your closest of friends. That's also okay. Most times in uni we just make the first friends we have from either our first roommates or people we met when we're doing registration or something like that, right? Also advise that if you're to like form a group of friends, you should have people from different states within your friend group because they have different experiences, different mindsets. Imagine having Yoruba, Hausa, Baji, Igala, Ibira all as friends with Fulani. It's going to be a whole fun combination, right? After those first set of friends you've made, it's okay to be open to meeting new people as well because each year comes with its own drama when it comes to uni. But the main thing I'm going to emphasize on is you should make memories with your friends. Like hold your ear and listen to me. You should make memories. Oh my god, because it's not just about class. When you graduate from university and you didn't make those memories, you're going to realize that those important years of your life just went by like that. Like within a blink of an eye. To be honest, many people get frustrated with their studies and don't end up getting the results they want to get if any of these 3 points are affected. If they're not happy with the environment they're schooling, that's why I said choose your uni wisely. Or if they're not happy with the course they're studying, again, choose your course wisely. Or if they have issues with the friends they have. Know your reading style. This might take a while. Some might figure it out earlier than others. Like some people from high school already know that they read better in the afternoon or they read better at night or whatnot. Do not read because so people are reading at so time. You might notice I keep mentioning things like peer pressure. Try to figure it out for yourself. Like for me in 100 level, I couldn't stay late nights to read. I sleep by 10 and like 10, like I go off. And my friend that we usually go to read together, she'd be like, okay, Sumaya, get up, let's go to Worcester because she has noticed that I've started dozing. On some other days, I'll tell her she can read, but I'll just like keep my head on the desk and sleep there. When she's done, she wake me up around after 11 or 12 and would walk back to Worcester. That was just it for me. I just knew that I couldn't pass that time and I'm not good with TDBs and whatnot. So you should figure out your reading style. Are you going to be doing active recall? Are you going to be doing whatever works for you? If you know you can balance clubs, extra courses, extracurricular activities, or maybe school politics with your reading and it's not going to affect your results, then go ahead. Because as I said, uni is really where you build all that experience and you have the time to do all that. So if it's something that you know you can balance, then please go ahead with all the clubs, the politics, and whatnot. My school doesn't have a lot of that, so I didn't get to participate, and I definitely wasn't interested in school politics. I also just felt like I couldn't balance it all, though now I feel maybe I should have tried something. Number five, this point I'm making is almost as important as any other point. Having a small business, a skill, or like a side hustle, something. Have a side hustle you do at school. I like the idea of doing little things you could sell. Like some people would sell buns of puff in class, samosas. Some do some things like over the weekends. Students are people that have money. I want you to understand this. It's good to have the amount of experience. It's good to have as much experience as you can from your university. If you're booking stalls in school programs, you sell samosas or whatever, or you have Zoho, or in fact, you're selling bags, you're selling pouches, you're making beads, just do something. I remember there was a time we went to class and I was looking for pen. I think my pen was not working or I didn't even have, I don't remember. And then there was somebody was like, oh, there's a classmate of ours that sells pen. And I was like, pen? We walked up to her and we bought pen. You just don't stay idle. Even if you have parents that you can call them and they can send you as much money as you need immediately, I still believe that you should hustle a bit. Hustle, even if it's not much, you're learning. It's teaching you to advertise, it's teaching you to meet new people, it's teaching you to connect, it's just teaching you to manage your time. There is so much benefit. Somewhere in 200 level, I sold Zopo, and since it's not something I can make myself, like I just knew that I can't start looking for how to boil zobo, look for how to cool it and whatnot. It's not something I could make myself. I actually got met someone at a program and then he told me he had a zobo company and whatnot. And I told him I was going to start selling in school. So I don't do that now, but I sold zobo somewhere in 200 level and I was happy with it, even though it stressed me out. I kid you not. And I was always looking for how to keep it blocked or whatnot, but I liked it. I liked it. Again, if it's too much for you, then you shouldn't stress. Or maybe you shouldn't start in 100 level. So you're sure that you have like a balanced result and you feel you've adjusted to the school environment and all that. And then you start your side hustle. Number six. I have like 3 points in number six. Eat healthy, sleep well, and attend religious events. What you did not do at home, like what you know is not acceptable at home, don't come and do it in school when it comes to religious. You feel you are free, you feel you are free right now in uni, you don't want to go out and experiment whatever it is. Please, what is not acceptable to your religion, to your value, to what your parents are going to accept at home, just don't do it. Eat healthy because university is going to test your health. You're definitely going to be tempted to buy junk food always. If you're in a school that they give you food like some private units, then halas, that's good for you. But if you're in a school where you have to cook on your own, learn to cook. 100 and 200 level, I was terrible with cooking. I just slowly kept getting better, 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 slowly. But anybody around me just knows how, I just decide to do a lot of stew sometimes and keep it and like warm it for the next day and next 2 days or something like that. But eat healthy. Another point is follow YouTube tutorials. I have this guy. I have this YouTube channel I follow, and if I can seriously pray from the bottom of my heart for this man, I would. His channel is Organic Chemistry Tutor. I'm going to put him up here. I followed him for my math tutorials, chemistry, and I think he does physics. There's also Khan Academy. There's what? See, there's a lot of things. Any topic you don't understand, go ahead and just search it on YouTube. Also, you could follow study vlogs of people to motivate you. You could watch vlogs of other unis just to see how people. I just like I love watching vlogs, and I feel like I can relate to people's lifestyle through vlogs. Hence, why I vlog. I also have a surviving school series that I do. So if you're new here, definitely subscribe so you don't miss out on that. I'm currently on my IT right now, so that's why surviving school series is on pause. But when I go back, it's going to be final year. So hey, back to back vlogging for you guys, inshallah. So definitely subscribe for surviving school series. Number 7. This is an extremely important point. It is the last but not the least. Don't compare your journey with others. When you're in university, you do you. Nobody is giving prizes. Nobody is calling first position, second position, the way we used to do in secondary school. There is no such thing like that. This ain't high school, girl.
This ain't high school, girl.
So set your targets and get those targets. Don't compare your journey with others. Some people might have a higher GPA when they start and then they'll slowly keep going down. But if you keep stressing about like your current GPA and whatnot, that might even weigh you down because you're looking at somebody else's story instead of concentrating on your own. Okay, number 7 was not the last. I have number 8. This one is an advice I was actually told before I started uni. My brother told me that the first GP and the first CGPA you have is extremely important. If your school is a 5-point GP, if your school is a 5-point GP, first class is from 4.5 above, right? So like the first 100 level, just try your best to make sure you have above 4 points. That way, anything that happens later, you know that your result is already good. There's one thing, the higher you get, the harder it becomes. It's definitely going to become more difficult. You cannot argue that one. But the higher you get, even if your GP probably comes down, we don't pray it does, but if it does come down, then you already had like a whole good cumulative to start with because they're going to add everything and like keep dividing it so your result won't go down. This happened to me in 300 level. My that was like an interesting year for me because the year in itself was interesting. I had interesting people around, fun people around, but my result was so bad. But in total, my cumulative isn't so terrible because my initial GP was the next point I'm going to make. This was also part of the things my brother told me. Relationships. I feel like maybe some of you were waiting to hear me say something about relationships. This is the topic I avoid because I can't keep myself. No relationship in 100 level. That was what my brother told me. He said, Sumaya, even if you want to try something crazy, do not do relationship in 100 level because you're new to the environment. What do you mean you want to be arguing with somebody's son when you have exams tomorrow? Eh? So no relationship in 100 level. And I mean, Islamically, there's a rule that if you're not ready for marriage, you're not ready for a relationship. So why are you even dating to start with? I mean, there are no buts. Don't say but. There are no buts. You're not ready for a relationship. So just drop that aside. Okay, you guys, this brings us to the end of this video. I hope you learned and enjoyed as much as I enjoyed making it. Fun fact, this is the third time I'm making this video. I had issues with the first two and I'm trying to use the same exact background. That's why I'm literally passing through this. But I hope you learned and enjoyed. If you did, please share this so other people can learn. Do not keep this kind of information to yourself. Also, if you have other things you want to share from your own personal uni experience, go ahead and drop it in the comment section for us. And if you have younger siblings that are about to enter uni, share this video with them as well. I hope to see you in the next one.